everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Crit Happens. I want to start off by apologizing for the lack of an episode last week. If you follow us on Twitter, you already know that one of our players, Michael, was having some car trouble that day and was just unable to make it to the show. If you don't follow us on Twitter, it's at CritHappensPod, which is where we primarily make such announcements, so you should probably follow us on Twitter. On our last episode, however, our heroes pursued the Kobolds up into the Northrend Mountains, where they found the path to be filled with traps and even more Kobolds, though they made short work of them. So now let us rejoin our heroes as they enter the Kobolds' hideout.
We back, boys. You guys are inside this cave now. The interior is just dark. It feels kind of damp for the most part. And though the entryway is kind of lit from the inside, obviously from the light behind you, you guys can tell that going forward, it gets pretty dark pretty quick. You are able to see a little bit more because you're in the darkness, so you're not too concerned. The rest of you three, you have dark vision.
Sure.
So you two are able to see. You two...
Anybody opposed to me lighting a torch?
Why don't you wait till after the campaign?
I've got this cool little lighter thing. This guy named Abdul.
Oh my god. You just want to light
He
the
said it
torch.
was worthless. Yeah.
Alright.
Nice work.
Alright, so Luzu pulls out a torch, lights it, he is good to go. So now you all can see pretty clearly. Do you have any particular order that you want to move down the tunnel or into the cave here further? You want to
If you guys are gonna,
first?
if you guys that can see in the dark want to sneak forward,
Yeah, I want to south ahead of everybody.
Okay, what about you?
Sneak forward.
Okay, so the two of you go ahead and make stealth rolls.
I will grant a bardic inspiration die to.
How many of those do you have? Two?
Three. I
Three?
get one
3 per day?
I get one per charisma modifier.
Oh, okay.
Or
It lasts for like an hour or something, right?
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
In game time. So.
Alright, so yeah, yours is probably gone by now. Or running low.
So, yeah, so I'll grant you bardic inspiration, e-money.
Okay. So let's see, let's add a d6 to that stealth roll then.
Let's add a d6 to any
Yeah,
roll
roll.
he wants after roll.
Who, him?
No, you.
Oh.
He gave you a bardic inspiration thing.
Oh.
What's your stealth roll at then?
7.
7. All right, sneaky.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, you want to keep it? You want to add a 6?
To you.
you
want
can
to
choose
keep
to
the
add
16
6 after.
I'll wait.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so the two of you will go down, making your way down cave,
Walking fast,
Walking
fast.
and then we'll just kind of put you up next to him, clunking along. All right, so as you guys kind of walk ahead, you can see down this hallway, the passage continues. Towards the end, there's a little discoloration there. That's the wall. On the opposite side, to the left, just to the left of that, see how the light kind of curves just a smidge? You're able to see that the path does seem to curve to the left once it kind of hits that wall, kind of rebounds out.
Well, I want to go up there.
You want to keep moving?
Just to that corner. Put my back against the wall.
Up to the...
Peek my head out.
Okay.
Like, down the right
Lair, so you are moving up all the way to, like,
Just at the corner.
that corner?
Yeah.
Where it starts to bend? Okay. As you do...
I'm looking for traps.
You don't know anything about traps.
We just went through 2 of them on the mountain.
You do have a passive perception of 15, so as you get to about this point, you notice that there is a very long tripwire going across.
To the hallway.
Don't worry, I'll just walk in.
What are you doing about the
I
tripwire?
step over it and I tell him about it.
I would have.
You actually would not.
Why?
Because your passive perception isn't high enough.
15.
So it was 14.
You're right.
You're right.
So you guys will move up and stop at that tripwire?
Yes.
I have to mark it somehow. I'm not going to try to disable it.
No, good. Okay.
Do you have any kinds of packs that you came with? Some of them have chalk.
No, I have the Explorer pack.
I have the entertainer's pack.
I mean, you could wait. You could tell them about where it is. Do you want to keep going?
Poppers and shooters.
I just wanted to look around the corner.
You just want to look around the corner? Okay,
Yeah.
so you are able, because you know there's tripwires there, you can move around and you can kind of go up to the corner here. It's a pretty sharp corner. I'm going to move you just 5 feet more so you can get a better idea. As you get to this corner, right up here is the end of the wall. And then as you kind of come around here, as it moves up, it actually curves upwards. and you get the idea that this kind of like spiraling up.
Okay.
So up and to the left. Not like a steep slope by any means. It's a pretty casual 2-2-2 block.
I just stay there and wait.
Okay. What are the two of you guys doing back here with your torch?
We're just waiting because
wait.
they're sneaking ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that we were just kind of following behind them a little bit, you know.
Well, I wasn't going to follow behind them
Because
because
you
I
got
have
the
a
torch,
torch.
yeah.
They'll see us coming, so.
So what are you guys doing as far as the tripwire, as far as what you've seen about how the path kind of curves up? Are you telling them? Are you going back? Are you staying there?
I was
You're
going to
gonna
stay there and just tell them when I get to it.
Basically passing the
No.
message down the tunnel to us.
Yeah, so you go back to them and just tell them, hey, there's a tripwire.
Cool.
Thanks.
Alright, so you
should
guys...
we move forward? Let's just move forward.
Yeah, we'll move you guys forward. So you guys move over, go past the tripwire. We'll say that you are
Tiny
now...
hole.
You guys move up to that corner. What do you guys want to do? Do you keep following the path upwards?
Do we notice there's a tiny hole there?
No. You'll see why in a second.
Like a laundry chute or something.
That's 'cause
It comes sliding down.
Because I manually put something there to block the light, because it spirals.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead.
Okay. You guys are just going to keep moving up this little spiral pathway here.
Yeah.
I think you should go first.
Looking out for
I'm
trash.
just dragging you guys as,
Okay.
as a big group.
Well, do you think you should keep scouting ahead of us? 'Cause I got a torch.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay. So you guys want to like wait on the slope as it kind of rounds around here?
I think
You're going to
that's,
see the light going
Take it
on.
like floor at a time.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a steep slope by any means. It kind of gradually goes up here, and as you get around to this corner, so as you guys kind of round up this area here, the path has now made a full circle around, and it goes up, it goes back to over top, and you can see ahead because at this point the slope has now stopped and it's leveled off, and you can see into this next room that there is a fire as well as at least one kobold sitting nearby the fire.
He's sitting.
Is this the fire?
No. That is
Fire.
dirt.
Oh, right
That is
there.
the fire. Let's
Yeah, can I move down on the bottom wall?
down on the bottom wall, like over
Like
here.
plugging it? Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you want to do about this development?
Pass it down to,
A real rock looks like a human thumb.
what's his name?
You just want to pass it down to the other two so there's kobolds up ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking about Luzu?
Okay.
Oh, alright, so you guys, the two of you that are sneaking, you know they're...
Telephone it.
Okay. Just telephone it back to the rest of the party? Okay. So now you guys are all aware that there are some kobolds kind of relaxing around a fire, sort of relaxing, I guess.
By the time it gets to you and me, it's two kobolds are building a pyre. One of them died.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Are you still leaving
We're
the...
still stealth, right?
Yeah, you guys are still stealthed.
I look over at him, and I'm just going like this. I start running.
Start running?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll do it.
So you guys being
You
like...
just see them take off.
Yeah, you guys being right here, you just see like... and they're gone. You guys are just gonna like dash
Should we
forward?
go? Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Ultimate arrows. Roll credits directed by George.
You just do, you're dashing, so you're going the full, like you're going the full 60, 70 feet.
Yeah.
So, this is where we're at.
Holy crap.
Well,
There's
I'm not
no-
using my dash then. We get to the guy on the bottom.
Can I attack that guy?
I just moved you guys like straight forward. You dashed. So, that was your action, so you can't attack.
Right.
But this is as far as you guys get.
fine with
Maxing, yeah, maxing out the movement speed. So we'll go ahead and do the initiative then. Alright, so, Jack.
8.
Oh boy. Jim.
24.
24. And Michael.
13.
13. And Eric.
23.
20. Wow, you guys are still going, well, except for you.
That's okay.
So Jim,
I'm holding the
you're
torch.
starting off and you're already right toe to toe with that winged kobold before it can even get off the ground, so you can totally hit both.
You know,
Give him the old.
Give him the old-
Steady.
Yeah, I'd say the 1 and 2, but you've just been one shot and everything so far, so I was concerned. Oh well.
18.
18 will hit.
8 damage.
8 damage
With the sword.
with the sword, I believe, is enough to kill. Let me double check.
Big 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
So before this one even gets off the ground, hit everything on my computer.
Or hey! Stop it!
Nope.
No, it's just every time.
Alright, yep, so that one goes down.
Get out of them as you're bringing down the hammer.
Alright,
I should have a war hammer.
you have a chance to move and use your bonus action if you want to hit somebody else too, technically.
No, I should get them all.
The red one, the actual kobold?
It's like a tree stump.
Okay.
We're done with the shield.
Why?
Go with this.
Oh, Jesus.
No dog's gonna take this away.
So you want to move, just kind of sidestep over like here?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and make the offhand hit on that one. So you're just adding just your stat, your dex or whatever.
15.
15 will hit, so go ahead and do the damage with that dagger. 4.
Old sticky stab.
Miraculously, as you sticky stabby this one, he's actually holding on for dear life. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Next in the order is Zaya. So,
I'm gonna run to the one on the bottom
alright, yeah, before that kobold gets a chance to take off.
and hit him with my
Punch him?
staff.
Oh, you're hitting with a weapon.
Yeah, it's a monk weapon, so I still get the
Yeah.
bonus.
No,
I forgot I had that actually.
I forgot I had a weapon.
Been punching people.
Well, there's that. Wait, you get the bardic inspiration? No, wait, that one would be enough.
Because he has to roll a d6.
12?
For the thing.
Yeah, you have to roll a d6.
I thought it was a d20.
No, it's whenever you roll a d20,
You can
you
roll
can
add a
roll, you can roll a
d6.
d6 and add that to it.
So you got a 12?
No, hold on.
Okay. He's gonna use the bardic inspiration?
Yep.
Wait,
I
what'd you roll?
Wait. You had
I
a
rolled
12?
a 3 on here.
Oh. Oh, so
Where'd the
12 was
12
the max
come
you could
from?
get.
Yeah, I thought it was.
You rolled a 3 on that. Okay. So what'd you get? What'd you get for the bardic inspiration?
You got a 4.
A 4. So that's 7, and then you're adding
3 dexterity.
3 dex plus your
A
proficiency.
2 proficiency.
Wow. Oh, that's where that 12 came from.
That's where the 12 came from. 12 will not do it, as he's taking flight.
My fist.
Miss with the quarterstaff,
There you go.
but hold reliable with the fist. What is that?
20.
20. 20 will hit. Roll damage on him.
Just my dex, right?
Yeah, just
So 5.
5 points of damage. All right, not enough to kill him, but as he kind of like dodges in flight away, you're able to kind of not enough to kill him. I said you're able to give him a punch in the gut as he goes flying airborne. Whose turn is it now? Now it's yours. That one's dead, so that would make it Kaz, it's your turn. This kobold is just getting off the air,
Oh,
or this bottom one.
I'm gonna walk into the room and I'm gonna take a shot at the one that's flying.
Okay. So you're just walking in within range of him.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll. You're definitely gonna make it. So it's not like it's within. You have to move 5 feet. Let's move you 10.
That will be 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure on that one.
That is 6 damage.
6 damage will take him out of the flight and on the ground.
Alright.
You want to make an attack at the second
I'm
one?
gonna make my attack against the second one.
Or roll to hit.
That is 15 to hit
15 will hit.
He has 1 HP.
He has 1 HP. He's done.
and 6 damage.
All right. So those kobolds have gone down.
There, you're holding my torch. Yeah.
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay. So as you have cleared out that room,
Stick my torch in the fire.
there's a bunch of barrels and crates.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
The barrels and crates in this room, they're just kind of scattered over. It looks like a storage room. It looks also like where one might sleep and rest in this cave. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You can tell that up north here, this is the only exit.
I want to look at what, like, the
Yeah, let's search
crates
the
and
barrels.
stuff
Search
like
the
that.
barrels? Okay. Go ahead and I guess are you all searching the barrels?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go up and just.
You just want to kind of
Look
stand
out.
guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you made enough
So
noise.
I'll move you up here. Go ahead and scroll up a little bit. You guys don't need the whole bottom part of the room. Okay. I'll go into everything up there. The rest 3 were kind of searching the barrels.
Mhm.
All right, all 3 just make a perception check then.
I'm proficient in this. Because I'm proficient in everything.
Oh, I got a total of a 19.
Total of a 19?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I get my proficiency bonus, but then I lose 1 because of my wisdom.
I got a total of a 16.
16? 17? Okay. So as you guys are going through let me see.
Funsies.
Let me double check. Okay. Alright, so as you guys are kind of going through all the barrels and everything, it looks like they're mostly just full of general provisions for kobolds. So, a collection of mushrooms that they will eat, water, stuff like that.
I eat one of the mushrooms.
You take 1d6.
That's fine.
2d10 poison damage.
Wait, are you a snake right now? Because that will matter.
Specifically for Luzu, as you're examining these barrels, you kind of notice something, and as you shift them to the side, there's like a wooden, just a piece of wood, it's kind of like laid out against the wall, and as you move that, you can see that there is a little side tunnel here. That's very, for you especially. Get on your hands and knees and start crawling through that. It's like a little crawl space.
I just go, you want to go in there?
Turn around.
What? Here.
What is that?
Somewhere. Yeah, they covered it up. So.
Alright. Seems a little sketchy, but go for it.
For Zaya, what you saw before, the tunnel ahead of you just kind of seems to, it slopes down smidge, and then kind of makes a little divot, but it goes back up right around. You do see right over here. You can tell that there is a light source coming from that direction into this hallway. You're not really able to get a clear idea of like where that entrance is, but you can tell that there's a separate light source coming from down that way. I'm not able to see too much beyond that. But now you're checking out this little tiny hallway.
Yeah, I let them know there's probably another chamber up there with more people in it. And I start crawling through that chamber.
Okay. So as you kind of shimmy your way through, it's definitely go ahead and scroll down.
And
a
I'm
little
looking
bit.
for traps the whole time. And hidden doors.
Yeah, just scroll down.
Passive perception.
So it's a very narrow, short hallway. There's no light sources, no real anything. You kind of make your way down. Once you get to, please dear God, tell me I blocked that off. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Once you get to here, there's a dead end. In front of you, it's not a specific dead end. In front of you, there is a large stone slab that just seems to be blocking your way in a sense that you can kind of maybe like put a couple fingers through on either side, but you can't really move it. You do hear voices kind of coming from beyond that slab. What languages do you speak?
Common, Giant, and Sylvan.
So you have absolutely no idea what the fuck they're saying. But it's
Do I recognize the language though?
based on the fact that you've killed a couple of them right now. You can tell that it's just kobolds speaking to each other.
They speak the comic.
What does the stone slab look like? Just normal rock.
No, it definitely looks crafted, but to you, you're just seeing like a sheer rock face.
Just punch it.
A rock?
Ashel did it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Correct.
Ashur did it. What's around me? Like there's no.
Make a stealth roll, by the way.
Okay, so the stone slab opens up.
And I'm just there.
Motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
16? Okay. What were you asking before I actually do this?
Like any secret button or
Oh,
anything
right.
that looks out of place.
No, it looks like you can tell just based on what it is that whatever is in front of you, that stone slab that you're seeing, and again, it's a narrow view because you're like crawling through this is pretty short. It's just something that has been placed in front of this.
So I'll probably at the back of the secret door.
Yeah, I mean, you can basically kind of assume, same way as how there was like a wooden plank by the barrels hiding that end, whatever this stone piece is hiding or, closing off the other end.
I want to punch the rock.
You want to punch the rock?
Yeah.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Well. It's an attack roll.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
Do you want to add the bar? No.
You already used it.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 3. What do I add?
It's like your regular attack roll.
So,
It would be a 6 then.
in your ancient wisdom, you feel like punching a stone slab might be a good idea. All you do is you punch it, and it's just, you punch rock. It hurts. I'm gonna say you take 1 point of damage.
That's the first point of damage taken all game.
With your fist.
Eric punching a rock.
And as you punch the rock, because you seem to be very surprised that it was hard, you make a little and the voices in the next room just stop.
I meow. And then I go back.
Kobold probably will eat a cat, but
Not a monkey.
Alright, so you retreat back out.
What did you say?
Like holding your fist.
what happened?
Don't worry about it.
We might have a bit of a problem. It looked like some kind of secret door. I couldn't find the way in, so I tried to punch it. And there were kobolds on the other side, and I think they heard me.
I have a plan.
I healed him with 1 point of damage.
With your lay on hands.
Yeah.
You feel.
Make sure to go with them first.
Oh yeah, you basically just bandage up his hand. He feels a lot better.
Hey everyone, sorry for the interruption. We at Crit Happens want to take a quick moment just to thank all of you for listening and supporting us. After next week's episode, we will be releasing a Patreon account for those of you who wish to support us a little bit further, and also get some cool stuff in exchange, but I'll go into more details at the end of the show. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube at Crit Happens Pod. It's all one word, just like our Twitter. I release a secondary series called Rulings and Resources, and this Tuesday, we're going into character creation by making Joel from The Last of Us a playable character. So without further ado, let us rejoin our heroes.
Michael said he had an idea.
Your 4 claws.
So, was there anybody that seemed like they were going to be coming through that tunnel after you?
Well, let me put it this way. There was talking, and then it suddenly stopped.
Put the foot back in front of him.
So that's like all like straw and stuff that's right there, right?
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Just plug it up.
That's what I was gonna say. Just plug up the hole, and if anybody tries to come through, burn them out. Just throw your torch in there.
Oh, okay. So you just want to take some of the hay from like that
just
bedding
take some of the hay and basically make like a big bonfire, like a setup for a bonfire in case anybody tries to come through it.
And we should put all the barrels in front of it too, so they can't walk their way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, we are terrible people.
Burn!
So you take a few minutes. You take a few minutes to move some of the hay into like what, just like the entrance door, or like throughout the tunnel a little bit.
Just about like where it gets like that first curve or whatever, so we can see it from where we are.
So basically, just what's shown right now. Okay. So you take a couple minutes to push some of the hay in front of everything.
Did anybody make traps?
I don't think that's what you have at the moment. I don't believe so, especially not having like a rogue or something like that.
No. Yeah, right now we're on a pretty good roll.
But yeah, so you guys plug it up full of hay, you put the barrels back. You're just kind of like watching that to see if anything comes through, like torch ready to just be like, throw it in there.
Sword and torch.
Okay. So a few more minutes pass, and there's no movement.
Onward.
Well, at least we covered our own ass.
There's probably a cat running around somewhere. There kind of is, but...
Let me tell you something. I'm not a smart man in any way. You're dumb. But I know what love is. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm giving Jenny all my love.
Shouldn't I?
Okay, I'm a legal lady named Brockovich is my name, but you can call me Scarface, northern mountains of cocaine.
Oh my god. Okay. So as you guys are still waiting, you actually, it's just a few minutes after waiting, you kind of hear this like sound coming from the north. And since you're just right there, scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
Just a smidgen. Okay, yeah, so as you guys hear that sound, you can just, because you're in the hallway, you can kind of turn over, and you see that there has been, in that little divot part, there's just like a big flat fire.
Like, is it fire or is it magma?
Yeah, right. No, it's just flames. They're not like a wall of flames. They don't look magical or anything like that. It looks like somebody has come along and basically just set fire to something and started to burn that. So what do you want to do?
I want to come through it, but like...
You want to jump through it?
Jump.
You want to jump through it? Sure. We'll jump through it.
Yeah, burn.
I'm I'm not saying that I'm going to.
He's gonna jump through it.
I want.
He's got the boots with the fur because he can't unequip them.
Got fur on him.
No apple bottom jeans. So.
Why does it look like it's one ignited?
Alright, so you want to kind of get closer up to it, basically. Yeah, check it out. Yeah. It looks like there was essentially just like a lot of like oil that had been placed on this divot specifically for this purpose. That has since been ignited.
I turn around and go, it's a trap.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Thanks, Admiral Tuppington III.
My cat.
Yeah.
There's General Tuppington.
Alright. How deep is the fire look?
Like lengthwise, it's just like 5 feet, a little bit less than. If you wanted to jump through it, it's not without the realm of possibility. I'm not even gonna make you really roll for it because it's only 5 feet. If you want to jump through it, actually make a dex save.
So you trip and fall into the fire.
I'm gonna say, like, for you to
He's crawling out. I hate you.
for any of you to jump through the fire, I'm not gonna say there's a roll to jump through it. It's only 5 feet. You can clear that just fine. The dex saves to see if you get kind of licked by the flames.
Good thing I have advantage.
Sounds like this fighting cat.
I don't know if I'm proficient in
It tells you what your saves are
dexterity?
wherever
You have
Yeah.
dex saves and wisdom saves, I believe.
Yeah, I think for monk.
He needed that.
roll a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I hate you.
So you make it through. I'm not gonna say fine. I will say for that for the 1 you will take 2 points of fire damage jumping through there. Your monkish cat friend has left you guys on the wall.
I'm jumping through.
You're jumping through. Okay, everybody jumping through.
You can probably stomp the fire out.
Everybody go ahead. I'm gonna move you up 1, but everybody go ahead and just make a dex save.
Alright.
I'll take the damage.
What's your roll?
That's 6.
6. Okay.
So that's a flat 6, but because I don't have any shit on that.
You got a strength modifier?
No, I don't. I have a 10 to death. I just didn't want. I just didn't want.
I do like an aerial over the fire.
Flying in back, and we'll be off.
All right, so you'll take 1 point of fire damage jumping through. What about you, Mr. Ranger? How's a 7? I'll say that a 7 just gives you a -1 as well. So not a whole lot, just a little bit of flame lickage.
I heal Eric and Jim of their damage.
How many points left do you have on that lay of hands?
I have a total of 15 points.
15 at level 1?
Wait, no. I have at level 3.
What do you say?
That was
Closer towards like
No,
5.
I have 5. Yeah, 5 points.
You goofed.
I have 1 point left.
You have 2 points left. You can
No.
use 1.
Use 1,
2,
3,
3.
plus 3,
4. Yeah, so I have
3,
1 point left.
4. You're not healing yourself?
No.
Okay.
Why would I heal myself? That's
So you have 1 point left of the lay of hands.
I have 1
I
inspiration.
was thinking my level 3 spell.
Go ahead and scroll it up a little bit. Cool. So there's a couple things going on here. You can tell that right around here, it's a crossroads. It goes north and kind of slopes up a little bit, and then it goes around to the east, to the right. Seems level. There is still this room over to your left that you can see a little bit clearer now. Hence this motherfucker. Where there's light coming from that room. But as you come around and you're seeing, he's looking out the hallway and he sees you there, and just kind of exit stage left.
All right.
What do you guys want to do?
What we've been seeing.
Yeah, I want to go in.
I want to
Yeah.
go.
Take your way in there.
That's what I should do, shouldn't I? Alright, let's see.
Eric said he's going in.
I know
Yeah,
I
I'm
should
going
have
in.
taken long
Eric's
straight.
going in.
I'm gonna go in here.
You're going in like right.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I had you dragging.
Alright, and I'm gonna take the dodge.
Okay. What about the other two? Are you?
I'm definitely heading in.
Same.
Okay.
But I'm, of course, staying more towards the back.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm assuming. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to take the dodge action. I'm going to say you don't take the dodge action only because we're just going to roll initiative right now. They're not going to have a surprise or anything like that on you.
Yeah.
All right, Jack.
16.
Jim. Michael.
18.
Holy. Eric.
5.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Fuck.
Help me.
Really, though. Okay, so this kobold is actually going to go first. What kind of distance are we looking at here?
It's full movement.
He is actually going to... Yeah, fuck it. He's going to just run up here.
Mockingly goes to you. Meow.
Dumb piece of shit.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not going to run up there. He's actually just going to stay kind of where he is in behind the barrels and take the dodge action. So we're going to go to Jack. For Luzu.
I'm gonna go to the one that's closest to me.
Booga 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 booga. Alright. Roll to hit.
That's a total of 10. That won't hit.
Yeah, 10 will miss.
Okay.
Oh, you missed? That's incredible.
Shame.
Annihilus.
What happens when a creature takes a dodge action?
Wait, what did
They get, you take
Get,
disadvantage hitting them.
Oh, I'm
A
sorry.
distance or a close?
Yeah,
Anywhere.
I was wrong. Michael, you were supposed to go first, but that's fine.
And he can go down.
Alright, I'm going
Do it with your
to...
special crossbow.
I'm going to cast True Strike on that guy in the back. The one that's different from the rest.
This one?
Yeah.
What does that do?
It means next time I make an attack against him, I have advantage.
Okay. And that's your turn?
Okay.
Alrighty. So now, Annihilus, it's your turn. And when they take the dodge action, it means you have disadvantage when you attack them.
Can I reach the one next to him?
This one? I have to pick that one. The one on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can.
I'm gonna run up and hit him first.
Yeah, you can run up. You can run up either right next to this one, or because you have 35 feet, you can run up right next to him.
Can you hit anybody diagonally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna first attack the guy that's not dodging.
Okay, so you just want to run up to. Oh Jesus.
You want to be in front of the one that's not dodging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to go all the way up here.
Yeah.
Fine. And by the way, this black line right up here, that's just a ledge. That section above it is about 20 feet up. There's no way to get it. Well, unless you want to climb and jump or whatever, but it's just a ledge. Just in case you were wondering what that was. All right, so roll ahead. Go ahead and roll to hit that first kobold that's not dodging.
16?
16 will hit.
5?
5 is just enough to take him down.
And I'll attack the guy next to him.
Okay, so make that attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, so I need
So roll 2 d20s and then take the lowest.
Yeah.
That's probably a miss. That's gonna be 9.
9 will miss.
Thank you.
What's your dexterity bonus?
3.
Oh, you get to add your proficiency to it too, so it would have been 11.
No, that was his offhand one.
Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
get a negative. Oh yeah.
Man, I wanted to kill them both.
Who is next? That's for everybody that actually got double digits. So 1, 2. All right, so this one, he's gonna run up here behind you and attack you, and so he'll have an advantage. And and so it'll be a 15, so that should hit you.
You got it.
All right. Somebody takes damage. There's actually a
Combat damage.
son of a bitch. You take 3 points of damage. So you're at 9.
Mhm.
Nope, not -9, -3. Right. Then it would be the
Stormtrooper dying. Oh!
dead kobold's turn. but he's dead. So then we're going back to Mr. Congeniality in the back
You
here.
can take a turn releasing his owl.
Do.
Oh God.
Okay. So the one in the back that is by, I should probably I mentioned this poor son of a bitch. There's just a guy who's, the blood is a bit over dramatic. He's definitely beaten up and is bleeding, but he's kind of like slouched against the barrels in the back.
I was gonna ask what that was.
Yeah. Should probably mention the bleeding body in the room. So this guy next to him, though, is still a kobold. An interesting one, though. Like, he has a box with a skunk on his back, basically. But anyways, he's actually going to kind of reach to a pouch, and he pulls out like a little flask, and he's going to throw it at Annihilus. And he will also have...
They light on fire.
Goodbye.
So that'll hit. Okay. And so that is going to do... And it was actually a crit. But you'll only take 3 points of fire damage.
What's he doing that for?
So he just kind of grabs his flask at his hip and he throws it over at you, hits you square in the face, glass bursts open, fire just kind of catches on.
My beard.
So you will actually take fire damage at the start of each of your turns, but you can use your action to make a dexterity check to put flames out.
Okay.
It's not going to be 3 damage at each of the turns. I'll just because that was a crit. I rolled 2d4. Every turn is just 1d4. So you just take 3 more points of damage as you are burning. Next on the order is Zaya for Eric. So in the back, you have seen your buddy run forward. He's stabbed the one kobold, got stabbed in the back by a dagger, and he's now burning alive.
How far is the
This one right here has advantage or has dodge.
Yes, he's dodging.
This one does not.
one? Yeah, how far away is he?
How far away is that one in the back?
Yeah.
40 feet, 30. What's your movement speed? Is it 30 feet?
Base of 30, yeah.
30? You could do your feline thing and run up and hit him.
Yeah.
Is that a daily thing? Or is it
No, that's
usually-
every-
Oh, yeah, it's not
You
a
can
daily.
use it
but you can't
every
move
other
after.
turn.
Yeah. You just want to move up behind him and punch him in the back?
Yeah, he's my quarterstaff on him.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to hit.
1.
So one. Alright, so you'll miss with that one pretty handedly.
I'm gonna
At
punch
least you
him.
didn't use your hand and drop your
Do I get advantage though since he's flamed?
No.
No. So roll with your offhand.
Oh, great. Okay. I rolled a 19.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll hit. Roll damage.
Hey.
6.
6. Okay, so the kobold kind of just like stabbing Annihilus in the back, sees you coming, like ducks under the quarterstaff, and then takes an uppercut to the face. Yeah. So he goes down pretty handedly, and that's going to leave, I believe, the last kobold. And that one, well, that's the one that you're kind of tangoed with. He is actually going to. He's going to take the dodge action and move behind Zaya, so you won't get the attack of opportunity, but he can't do anything. He just stands there.
Okay.
We'll go back to the top of the order then, and that would be this guy.
Wait. Why wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity?
Because he dodged. Or he disengaged, I'm sorry.
Oh, just
Disengaged, that's what I
Okay,
meant.
so he didn't take the dodge.
Yes, yeah, you're right. My mistake. So we're back to the guy that dodged at the beginning. We're back at the top of the order. He is gonna come down here. Whoop. Not through the fire, obviously, but he's gonna. Oh, actually, he's gonna take. Never mind. Because I don't want the attack of opportunity.
Hey, dude.
I mean, he sees you burning, so he's kind of like, and he's gonna roll the hit. For you with his dagger. Did you see what I rolled on that one? Okay.
Was it that
Fortune. It was a net 20. Hey. So you're like flailing around.
How many HP do I have left?
6? You're also burning alive.
You might be okay.
You can heal you for 1 point. So,
She takes 7 points of damage.
That's the nature of DPS.
So So you're not dead, but you're making saving throws. He will then, now that you have gone down, burning. So we'll say that the flames go out. I won't.
Thank God.
I won't start taking.
Somebody would have to go over there. He's gonna fail every single time.
Yeah. I won't have that. I'll say that you go down, the flames are out, and then he kind of moves over to kind of surround Zaya. So now we get into the meat and shit of the fight. Ooh, Michael. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. It's your turn.
I cast.
You still have advantage on the.
Yeah, I have advantage on him.
That's just until your next attack on him,
until
right?
I make an attack against him.
Is that a concentration spell, or you just
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, so if you get hit.
So I cast Healing Word on Jim.
Okay.
So I give him a D4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is my charisma.
Oh, I'm so glad you're good looking.
You're so good looking.
Hey,
I don't have my proficiency bonus, so I don't have healing, right?
No, it's a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a spell.
Yeah.
So you gain 6 health.
Hey, alright, so I'll just go ahead and get rid of that marker, so you're back up. Are you moving at all, or are you staying still?
I'm gonna stay still. So that's one of my level 1 spells used. I have one more.
Okay.
So the rest of my stuff is cantrips.
Is that me?
Yes, it is you now. When Kobold just ran away from you, you went and swung and like missed him, and he's like, he takes back out after the cat person. Sure. Alright, so just moving up behind him.
Yep. I'm gonna try and hit him.
Alright, a roll to hit. You're just chasing him down. Get back here!
No, a 9.
9 will miss.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So we're back to Nihilus, you're up.
Okay,
Literally. You went down and you came back up. So at least the fire's out.
You hit the floor, you wake back up.
can
Ow.
let me see.
What are you doing?
Can I make it here?
In that spot?
Yeah.
Hey, you should be able to. I think that would be 5.
So you can try to attack both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say 2, 10.
25, right?
5.
But he has to go around
Yep.
everybody.
Yep.
Alright,
Yep, and you don't get attack of opportunity because you stay, once you get his threat range, you stay in it. None of them are dodging, so.
Alright, I'm gonna
The one kobold that you kind of circle behind is very confused that you're back up.
go ahead
Like, I thought. Okay.
Which one stabbed me?
The top one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
You.
10.
10 will miss.
Knife attack.
Roll with the dagger. Same target.
Yes.
Okay. I'm really hoping for this because it's going to be dope.
20.
20 will hit, so go ahead and do the damage with the dagger. You guys are really, it's the main hand, not that strong, offhand.
7 damage.
7 damage. So as you're like circling behind him, you kind of like take the dagger and the sword go up behind him. The sword doesn't do the damage, but the dagger like kind of like cuts his spine. So he goes down. So you get your revenge.
Last time I'm slain.
And we're back to
Get back here, you son of a bitch.
this guy. He's gonna step forward just a little bit, and he's gonna reach, kind of like, and grabs another flask. This time it's green, and he's hurling it this time at the cat person.
This makes you really itchy. Oh, God.
Leave. Okay.
Sounds like fuck you up.
And your AC is good. It's 15. So he actually misses. So I'm going to say that the flask like hits you and kind of bounces off, falls into the flame. Then that causes it to shatter. There's like green acid kind of over the fire. So you take no damage. Shit. Roll, or not roll, but take your turn because you got 2 dead ones to your top and right, and then behind you, you do have a live one.
So if I move out of his threat range, okay,
They'll get an attack of opportunity at you.
I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Attempt to.
15. 15 will hit. Oh, you're actually hitting with the quarterstaff now, so you're doing damage with a weapon.
Yes, you gotta do dex.
Okay.
That's a 7.
That's a 7? Okay. So you gotta turn around and just whap! that kobold goes down.
Can I run in front of the guy and hit him with my fist?
Yep. You're gonna go diagonal?
Your chi point.
Sure. You take
I don't get chi right now.
No, that's just his. He hit with a, or he used a melee attack. Or
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So you get rolling on your book.
Yeah. Shit.
What'd you roll?
You had a 20 and I rolled over to an 8.
I rolled a 13 though.
13 will hit.
That would be a 4.
4 points of damage?
Yeah. The minimum.
Okay. So he is wounded, and all the other kobolds are dead.
Michael's turn.
So, yeah, we're actually back to Michael's turn. You're right.
Oh. Yeah. I walk forward.
In that case,
Walk forward.
shame.
That's it. I don't run anywhere. I walk.
Alright, we'll put you right there then.
Alright, so my first attack against him is made with advantage.
Yep. Roll to hit.
So, it's 18.
That'll hit. Roll damage. And then the second attack won't have advantage, right?
No.
Okay.
So that will be 3 damage.
3 damage. Alright, roll your second one. He's still up.
Alright, my second attack is 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Uh-oh. Here we go.
That is 9 damage.
9 damage. That will take him down.
Yay, Mike.
So you run up and punch him, and then like 2 crossbow bolts just like right in the chest. Goes down. The skunk in his cage just like breaks loose. Hurries away.
A skunk! Oh god! That's a bad omen where I come
Our entire party just runs with the skunk.
Alright, so he
What
is
is this
down.
nanfoolery?
He is down. The room is clear, and now you are alone with the wounded man. He's conscious, just not doing so hot.
I'll walk over to him, and I kneel down in front of him, put my hand on his shoulder, give him 1 point.
Give him 1 point hit point. Okay.
I want to search the vial throwing
And
kobold dude.
and I just go, I take the charm thing. Are you the priest?
Yes, that's mine.
Okay.
Thank you for rescuing
Come with
me.
me. Yeah.
Oh, she's gotta help him up and be
Yeah.
like, we need. Okay.
We need to go. I want to get paid.
There's a ledge up there.
There's the.
I'm walking him out of the room.
Just pick him up and throw him on top of the leg. Alright, there you go.
We're coming up behind you.
False tap.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Like basketball, just keep trying.
What do you want to do with him? Are you guys just trying to like leave now?
That's what I want to do.
I want to know what's up there.
Are you checking out because there's more boxes and barrels. There's a shit ton more boxes and barrels in this room.
Should we all check?
Yeah. Like I said, I want to check the vial throwing kobold.
You want to check the vial throwing kobold?
As I'm checking barrels, I'm pushing them up against the wall to make it easier.
Oh, to make it so you can. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll
So just like picking him up and moving him towards the ledge.
Basically, he's making stairs.
Yeah.
Hey.
Perfect. Okay, so as you're doing that, and you're checking out everything in there, so as you're kind of examining the cargo, where the last room was more of provisions and food and water and stuff for the kobolds, this is definitely more of stockpiles of just shit, like scraps of leather. In some cases, there's a few like arrows, bolts, and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll say, because I haven't been keeping track, you're just back up to whatever you have.
Oh, I started off, I bought 80 bolts with me.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we're good. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for episode 3 of Crit Happens. As I mentioned earlier, after next week's episode, we will be launching our Patreon account. We're going to have multiple tiers for donations where you'll get some cool stuff based on how much you donate, ranging from the maps used in the Roll20 games, to the world map, to making an NPC, to my actual design documents. But we'll touch on that more in next week's episode. As always, music for this show comes from playedmailgames.com and the YouTube audio library. You can find us on Twitter and YouTube at CritHappensPod or email us at crithappenspod@gmail.com.